The story that's new at 5. A Cranston man charged with the murder of his three-month-old son just appeared in court a short time ago.
And we've been tracking this case since July when Elias Romero was arrested following the death of his son from what investigators say was shaken baby syndrome. Eyewitness News reporter Jared Pleiner was in court for the arraignment. He joins us now live with the Providence Mobile Newsroom.
Mike Shannon, good evening. This case now in a different court, Providence Superior. Behind me, it is a case that has ruined a family and put a helpless, defenseless infant in the public eye. And after spending some time behind bars at the ACI, Elias Romero looking heavier and healthier than he did at a court appearance in July. A grand jury just indicted Romero on a single count of murder in the Cranston shaking death of his 3-month-old son, Giovanni. Months ago, Romero was gaunt and wept as he faced a judge. Today, he looked straight ahead and said nothing. His public defender did all the talking.
Not guilty. The state is asking this defendant be held without bail. It is a capital offense.
And the judge did that, ordering Romero held without bail. Baby Giovanni died after 2 days in Hasbro Children's Hospital earlier this year. Police said Romero called his wife at work but never called 911 to report the baby in distress. Police also said the apartment had been extremely hot, a likely reason Giovanni had been crying when his father allegedly shook him, causing fatal head trauma. And the baby's mother was not in court. Baby Giovanni, by the way, would be 7 months old if he were alive today. We're now live outside Providence Superior Court with the Providence Mobile Newsroom. I'm Jared Pleiner, Eyewitness News.
Cranston man's been indicted in the shaking death of his 3-month-old son. It's a story we first reported live at 5. Only Eyewitness News cameras were in court as Elias Romero answered to the charges and was sent back to prison. Eyewitness News reporter Jared Pleiner is live in Providence with more details for us.
Shannon, we have followed this case from the very beginning. It is being prosecuted by the Attorney General's Child Abuse Unit, working some of the most heart-wrenching cases in the state. Elias Romero, a man in his early 20s accused of murdering his own infant son, speaks by and through his public defender after a grand jury indicts him.
Not guilty. The state is asking this defendant be held without bail. It is a capital offense.
The judge did so. Back to the ACI. It was July when investigators say Romero shook his 3-month-old son Giovanni, causing abusive head trauma. After 2 days fighting to live in Hasbro Children's Hospital, the baby died. With months in prison under his belt, Romero looked heavier and healthier in Providence Superior Court Wednesday than he did before. Last time his face was gaunt. He wept before a judge. Today, Romero looks straight ahead.
My father shouldn't do that to his son.
Months ago, we spoke with Eddie Pena, Giovanni's maternal grandfather. He criticized Romero for, according to police, never calling 911 and said he'd been irresponsible with the kids before. Police said the Cranston apartment had been extremely hot, a likely reason Giovanni had been crying when Romero's accused to have battered his young son. Baby Giovanni would be nearly 7 months old today. And Giovanni's mother was not in court. Meanwhile, Romero's next court date is nearly a month from this evening. We're now live outside Superior Court with the Providence Mobile Newsroom. I'm Jared Pleiner, Eyewitness News.